Alright guys, I just got this massive box from FedEx. As you can tell by the picture, it is the NZXT Switch 810. It's going to be the case for my computer build that I'm currently buying parts for. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to lift this out. So what I think I'll do, real quick, is we'll go to the bottom. And we'll cut the bottom and flip it back. And in theory, I don't think there's anything else in the box here. Nope. Alright, so there's our case. This is the matte black edition. It's the special edition. Got nice foam padding. Ow. Jesus. This thing is loaded up with static right now. It's got foam padding that protects it while it's being shipped. And a little instruction manual. And more foam on the other side. And then our case is wrapped in a scratch-preventing bag so that you don't scratch up your case. And I just realized that this is on its side. Somehow it took me this long to notice. So, this is the case. I'm going to put it... I'll find a better place to put it real quick so I can go over a few features of it real quick with you guys. Alright guys, this case is simply massive, so I had to put it on my nightstand, and even then it's hanging over a little bit. But this will give me a little bit of elevation on it so I can get a better camera angle on it. We've got a little bit of tape, and I don't have fingernails, so this is a more difficult process than it should be, but we've got some tape making sure the roof doesn't pop off on it. And more on this side. And our roof comes off. And if you line it up properly, it'll just pop right back up. Oh man. Alright guys, I stupidly enough don't even have a computer desk yet, so I don't have a real place to put this, but we've got one more piece of tape on the front. Well, let me check my... There we go, that's a smart idea. Turn the LCD around on my camera. We've got one more piece of tape holding on the front piece, which, again, with a push somewhere up here, this pops right off. I'm going to be doing a full overview of this later. This is just an unboxing and a quick go through of everything. So I'll do an overview within less than a week probably. So you take off the top and bottom screws completely. And just drop that one. And then this middle one, all you have to do for the middle is you loosen it a little bit, pull down, and off come your side panels. So we've got a nice window, huge window on the side panel. That'll give you a nice view into your components, which is good because I want to show this build off. I'm going to leave the plastic on there till I'm completely done with this build so that nothing gets scratched. And on the inside here, we've got all of our internal connections wrapped up in a plastic little bag here. We've got a SATA connector for power, a power SATA, a USB 3.0 front panel header, USB 2.0 front panel header and another USB 2.0 front panel header. This one goes to the ports itself, and this one goes to the USB card reader. And these are all your motherboard connections and your front panel audio. By the way, this case does come stock with 4 140mm fans, and it can fit a lot more than that, so you have to buy any extras separately with your own money. Once we get these 4 out, we pull on these little handles. Alright, it's just got a little bit of resistance and I don't want to break anything, so in one of your hard drive bays, by the way, these cages are removable though, so if you want to take one out completely you can, but in the hard drive bay, on these in one of the hard drive bays, you get your little accessories box, which comes with some cable ties. I'll get to that in a second. A whole butt monkey load of screws and motherboard standoffs and all kinds of different things that you'll need to put your system together. And a individually braided 8-pin EPS power extender, because this is quite a large case, and the power supply being on the bottom and needing to get a connector all the way up here, you might need an extension, and they include one. And being that NZXT also makes their own extension cables, this is made by NZXT, and they're sleeved, so they're not low quality, they're real nice. I don't know if I'll be needing this, but it's definitely a nice thing to throw into the tool parts bin. I just realized that I'm kind of going into an overview a little bit on this, but there'll be a full overview later. And as I said, both of these hard drive cages are removable. I took one out here. And you don't have to remove them from the case to get to your hard drive connections. I'll show you that in a second. But you've got these. So, for instance, if you want to put a radiator... One sec. If you want to put a radiator or something on the bottom, you can take these out and have room. Slide that back in, I'll screw it in later. We've got fan mounts on both of these hard drive bays where you can mount a fan, 140 or 120, and it's tiltable. So you can angle it up at your like CPU area or down towards your graphics cards or whatever. And you can put an additional one down here, but it only comes with one up here. There's also a 140 here on the back and a 140 up in the roof. There's also one in the front, which you saw when I took off the grill. Real quick, I suppose I'll flip it around and show you guys the cable management / hard drive access area. And once again, we slide this down, pull it out a little bit, and slide our panel back. And we can see that we've got a good amount of space. Oh my gosh, I fell so bad, but we've got a decent amount to run cables behind here and hide your cabling. It also comes with a fan controller. It does not have a speed adjust, however. It's just either on or off. And it can control up to 7 fans, and currently the 4 fans in the case are plugged into that when you get it. And over here, we've got your hard drive caddies. And like I said, you don't have to remove those cages just to get to the hard drives. You just take off the back panel and get to it. So I think that I accidentally kind of made this into a slight overview, but the real overview will be up in like less than a week, I'm sure. So, alright guys, if you want to see what I build with this, or you want to watch any of my other videos, please click subscribe. If you enjoyed this video, please click the like button and leave a comment. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next videos.